Horseracingkid signing on handicap racing from Hialeah Park here on Sunday, December the 11th, 2011. And handicap all the races for you from Hialeah. So let's get on to today's first race from Hialeah Park. Is a trial going 400 yards per $100,000. 400 yards here trial. We do have a field of 9 horses going ahead to this one. Go 400 yards. A very, very great day of racing today at Hialeah. I hit the first race, fell asleep during the third race, so I didn't see what else I hit. So yeah, field of 9 horses here, and I'll be going with the 6th horse here. Number 6, Bogey Man, 4-1. Last time out on Will Rogers down in for charity on November the 5th, 300 yards. Came second by a head. He was bothered at the start and just missed. And Will Rogers down 300 yards in a charity trial on October 22nd. Came third by half lengths. He bumped and was bothered again, and then a launch race at Will Rogers down 215 September 23rd, launch race 17,000. Came fourth by 1.5 lengths. He weakened in a stretch drive. So I do like this horse here. I like this horse here very much so. Hasn't had a workout at Hialeah. That might be the biggest concern here. I like these horses who have a workout at Hialeah. That's because the horses at Hialeah, if you don't have a workout, I saw last season at Hialeah, you just don't do good. So I think the horses who have a workout over the track do good. So recap my bets for race number 1 from Hialeah Park on 6. So let's get on to today's second race from Hialeah, which trial race, purse $10,000 for 2-year-olds, going 400 yards. And I will hopefully do the whole Hialeah meet. Try to get videos up. I'm already looking at the races for Friday. So yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'll try to have videos up for the whole Hialeah meet. So check around. It's 400-yard trial here, purse $10,000. We do have a field of 10, and I'll be going with the 9 horse here. Number 9, third Bob Wire Bob. 7-2 Oscar Delgado's jockey. Last time out there, Will Rogers down 350 yards in the launch race on October 30th for 17,000. Came third by 3/4 length. His game effort that day. Will Rogers down 330 yards in October 16th claim race 10,000. Came third by 2.25 lengths. He had no match. And then at Will Rogers 330 main race 10,000. Won by 2.5 lengths. He stumbled sharp effort. So I do like this horse here. Again, 7-2 Oscar Delgado had a very good meet last year. Hopefully he can handle it to this meet again. So recap my bets for race number 2 from Hialeah, going 9. So let's now get on to race number 3 from Hialeah. Hialeah, what is a trial? 400-yard trial, purse $10,000 for 2-year-olds. They're 400 yards. There's a field of 9 going 400. We do have a field of 9, and I'll be going with the 6, Count the Minutes. Brian Terriot's jockey, 5-2. Last time out there on Prairie Meadows, 250 yards, and a charity for $130,000 on October 1st. Came third by 2.5 lengths. He dueled in the weekend. Another trial for 10,000 at Prairie Meadows, 350 yards on September 17th. Came first by 3/4 lengths. He was up close and best late. Then 3/3 in Prairie Meadows main race, 17,000. Won by 1/4 lengths. He's much the best that day. I do like this horse here a lot. Work at Hialeah, 220 yards and 12.80. So going with this one. So recap my bets for race number 3 from Hialeah Park, going to 6. So now let's get on to race number 4 from Hialeah. What is another trial here? I think the first 4 or 5 races are trials here. It is a $10,000 trial for 2-year-olds, going 400 yards here is it's field 10 here, 40 yards. And I'll be going with the 1, Musket Water Creek. 2-1 last time out there, Hoosier Park 350, and $10,000 in Stallion for charity on August the 20th. Won by nose. He was led last in late. No trial, trial for $5,000 on August 5th at 350 at Hoosier. Came second by head. He missed late that day, and then in the end, 30 yards in the main race. Came in first by neck. He dueled and stayed back. So I do like this horse here. This horse is very interesting here. I do like this horse here, but I think this horse just scares me a little bit because this field, out of all the trials, I think this might be one of those wide open races. So I'll be going with this one to recap my bets for race number 4 from Hialeah Park on the 1. So now let's get on to race number 5 from Hialeah, which is the final trial. It is a 400-yard trial for purse $10,000 for 2-year-olds. Going 400 yards here. Field field of 10, and I'll be going with the 1-9 here. Number 1, Smarty James, 3-1. Last time out there at Lone Star Park, 250 yards in main race, 5,000, October 15th. Won by 3/4 the length. He strong effort that day. Then the main race at 300 yards at Lone Star. Came third by a neck. He's solid effort. And then July 31st at Arapahoe Park, 350 yards main race, 10,000. Came second by half lengths. He's solid effort but missed. Do you like this horse here? Has had a work at hialeah at 220 and 12.75. So going with this one, and I'll be also going with the 9 horse here. TF first pick. 9-2 Aaron Hunt's jockey. Last time out, do run at Hoosier Park, 350 yards in the launch race, 20,000 on September 17th. Came first by half lengths. He cleared late. Then the Heartland Futurity at Indiana Downs, 300 yards on July 2nd. Came third by neck. He's the favorite that day. He squeezed at the start and was rolling late. If he wasn't squeezed at the start, I saw the replay, he would have won this race for sure. Then Indiana Downs, 300 yards Futurity, trial race, 5,000. Came first by 3/4 lengths. He's in control. So I do like this horse here. So I recap my bets for race number 5 from hialeah, going to 1-9. So now let's go on to race number 6 from hialeah, what is an optional claimer. Going 250 yards for purse $13,000 for 3-year-olds and upwards. Should never won a race. So main claims starter or trial or claim price $15,000. We do have a field of 10 going at this one. I'll be going to 1 Z Tough Contender. 5-2 last time out. Did run at Will Rogers down 250 yards in claim race for $10,000 on November 12th. Came second by 3/4 length. He was getting second that day. Will Rogers down 300 yards on October 9th in the starter stakes, 10,000. Came fifth by 1.5 lengths. He had no bid. Then a hialeah 300 yards September 5th in the launch race, 15,000. Came ninth by 3 lengths. He never fired that day. I do like this horse here. Has run at hialeah 3 times, and that was the meet before at hialeah 220 in the starter. Came in second by half lengths. He broke well and was out finished. Fourth at 250 in the optional claimer hialeah on December 9th, 2009. So I do like this horse here. So recap my bets for race number 6 from Hialeah Park on 1. So let's get on to today's feature race. What is race number 7 from Hialeah? What is the Foxy Lady Stakes? Purse $20,000 for fillies mares, 3-year-olds and upward, going 300 yards. We do have a field of 10 horses here. 10 horses going 300 yards here for the Foxy Lady Stakes, 20,000 purse. And I'll be going with the 8 horse here. Number 8. Jockey's Flashy Hero, 3-1 Brian Terriot's jockey. Last time out there, Will Rogers down 110 yards on November 12th in launch race. Came in third by 3/4 lengths. He's game third that day. 110 yards, that's very short. Then Will Rogers down 30 yards in a stakes race, 15,000, won by a length. He's driving finish, and then 110 yards. Will Rogers down September 9th in the launch race. Came fifth by a first. Stumble late bid. At 100 yards, this horse has been running twice in the last 3 starts. I think 100 yards is like you blink, you're going to miss the race, so you can throw those races out, really. Then Fairmel's Tusa in a 350 trial for 400,000. Came fourth by 1/4 lengths. He's dual and was out finished. So I do like this horse here. Has run it highly in the past. That was on January 16th of this year. And a claim race 300 yards, won by 1/4 lengths. He's exploded late. I would say he had a 91 buyer speed figure for that race. And then a launch race 12,000 at hialeah. Did run second by nose. He's doing out nodded. So I'll be going with this one. So recap my bets for race number 7 from hialeah, the Foxy Lady, going with the 8. Now let's get on today's nightcap, which is race number 8. The final race, it is a lounge race going 220 yards for 3-year-olds and upward. 220. One of the very interesting races of the day. We do have a field of 10, and I'll be going with the 210 here. Number 2, Just Lucy D. Last time out, 7-2. Last time out, throwing Indiana Downs, 350 yards in launch race, 16,000. Came fourth by 3/4 length. He was led and weakened. Then 350 at Indiana, launch race, 16,000. Came second by head. He was quick, led, and caught. And then hialeah at 220 last season, launch race, 15,000 on December 27th. Came fourth by 3/4 lengths. He fought gamely. I do like this horse here. At hialeah 5-2. Those 2 wins were in the first season in 2009. He did win a stake race here in Tallahassee Stakes. So I do like this horse here a lot. I'm going with this horse, and I'll be also going with the 10 horse. Number 10, Corsville Buff. At 20-1 by my long shot of the day here at Hialeah. 21 last time out. Did run at Hialeah Park last season, wet fast going in Sunshine Stakes on January 22nd. Came 7th by 2.5 lengths. He was past trying rivals. At 2:20 laps race on January 14th at Hialeah Park. Came 8th by 1.25 lengths. He showed little than Hialeah 300 yards in December 18th laps race. Came 6th by 18 lengths. Closed up and flattered. So I'll be going with this one. Has run 8 times at Hialeah in the past 2 years. Has won once of them. Has won once. That was at 3:30 on December 13th at Hialeah Lounge, was 12,000. So yeah, I do like this horse here. So I count my bets for race number 8 from Hialeah. I'll be going to 210. So it's the Horseracingkid sign off, and I'm good luck to all. Please go to horseracingkid.com.